to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification so you know when I'm up here. And very, very important, man. Please hit that like button for me. Please hit that like button. That's all I ask for the support. Thanks to everybody that's been supporting Street Dons Podcast. We on the rise. We on the rise. We not stopping. We gonna keep it rolling. And this is what we do. And also, make sure y'all go and check out my new soundtrack to the movie Wrong Number. Go check Wrong Number out. It's on Tubi. It's a good suspense movie. Very, very, very suspenseful. The soundtrack is crazy. We on Apple, Spotify, iTunes. We on all platforms, man. I got Jim Jones up there. I got Dave East up there. I got Votto, Pastor Troy, my bro Nino Cahoots, um, my bro DJ Luke Nasty, and a whole bunch of other artists, man. We coming for you, man. We coming. We got the hottest soundtrack in the streets right now. The buzz is getting up there, so make sure y'all go and check it out, man. Wrong Number, the movie, is on Tubi. Wrong Number, the soundtrack. Y'all pull it up. We rolling, and that's what we doing, man. So yeah, I want to get into something real serious. It's a very, very, very sad story, and these are the things that I be talking about us, our culture, worrying about all the wrong things, but we don't worry about our culture when it comes to these police charging people and charging them the wrong way, don't follow the proper procedure. This is about a girl, a woman, gets into an altercation with her boyfriend's baby mother slash ex. She says no, she going, drop the baby off. This is the confusing part for me. Normally she drops the baby, she meet the girl, I guess for the baby father, for the boyfriend, because he probably gets at work or something. So she was, they normally meet at a gas station. This particular time, she was on her way to, I guess, meet the girl, the baby mother, to drop the child off, because there was two kids in the car. And as she came outside, put the kids in the car, the baby mother was across the street in the car, and seeing her when she came out, put the kids in the car, and her and another friend came over and bum rushed her, man. GT Salute came over and bum rushed her, and they get into an altercation, fighting. Now I'm trying to figure if she was going to meet with the girl, I'm sure they was in compliance of meeting, and the girl's not supposed to know where they live at. She was not supposed to know where they live at, but she found out where she lived at just to confront him. Why she didn't wait for her to get to the gas station if she was meeting with the baby mama to bring her the baby. The baby mother was so infuriated. She was wanting to hurry up and get to the girl at her house to get with her. I'm confused. But they found the lady. They indicted her and they found her guilty because as the baby mother came over, jumped out the car and started fighting on her. And they tussling and tussling until the pistol went off. And she's saying that she never touched it. The girl grabbed it and kind of got her hands on it out of her bag. The baby mother got it out of her bag and it went off and she pretty much popped herself. So I don't know how the case went, but I'm gonna let y'all check some of this out. It's kind of sad and it's confusing, but for some reason, man, for some reason, they the jury must didn't believe her story, and they never searched the other girls' hands for gun residue or nothing. They never even questioned them or nothing. They just immediately went at her, and they were saying that she had as they approached, she had the swinging in her hand, but the body cam shows different that she didn't, man. So it's crazy. So we're gonna get into it and let y'all check this stuff out, man. GT said, OG, lately you two have been saying notifications on time. That's why you have been seeing lately. All right, salute. Appreciate you, bro.
Found with a legal gun license has been over a year in Cook County Jail. She insists she never pulled the trigger and claims the woman that ambushed her shot herself.
New surveillance video, body cam footage, and official reports now raise questions about what really happened that day. Tia Ewing takes a closer look.
Now, Chicago police responding to the scene of a shooting, but before officers were called, there was a fist fight. Captured on doorbell camera. The voice you hear is Lakeisha Harris.
You hear me hollering, "Get the off me," and then she jumps in my car, attacking me with weapons. She did have a knife.
On January.
Now that's deep. Now if the girl had a knife and the girlfriend that's being attacked, she has a license for her weapon on top of it, and still they found her guilty. But we don't listen, y'all.
23rd of this year, our news crew was allowed inside the Cook County Jail to interview Harris. The Southside mother has spent more than a year here charged with several counts of attempted murder. Did you pull the trigger?
No, I do not. No, I did not.
But you're charged.
I am charged.
It all started January 8th, 2025. Video shows the women waiting across the street from Harris's home. Harris's SUV slightly blocking them, but as we zoom in, you can see them. She says when she stepped outside in the 1100 block of West 112th Place, that's when she was confronted.
On my way walking out of my house, I was ambushed by the baby mother and her friend. Beating, scared for my life.
Minutes later, a gun goes off. Harris is now facing first-degree attempted murder, but she insists she was not the aggressor. She was fighting to stay alive.
I really never saw the picture. I just felt the pain.
And I see it was a girl holding a little baby in her arms and started backing up when the gunshots went off. I'm wondering, did they utilize her as a witness to actually try, say what actually happened? If them girls approached her with a knife and she has a license for a weapon, what is the use of getting license for weapons and you can't use it if somebody's stepping to you with a deadly weapon? This is crazy right here. And these are the things I be telling people. A lot of people is in jail for stuff they didn't do. And this one right here, it's touching, man. But we're going to y'all check it out, man.
I didn't think that I would be going to jail.
The 26-year-old woman who was shot shares a 2-year-old daughter with Harris's then boyfriend. Harris provided text messages showing the woman writing in gray was planning to confront her. We've made multiple attempts to reach the woman for comment, but were
Hold up, we gotta go back to this text message.
Successful.
Had you ever?
We gotta go back to this text message.
Pain. I didn't think that I would be going to jail.
The 26-year-old woman who was shot shares a 2-year-old daughter with Harris's then boyfriend. Harris provided.
It says she steady want to dictate our pace with each other. You're my child's father. I'm not just an ex-girlfriend. We don't have no something beef. They got that redacted. So I don't know what the F you telling her, but I ain't into it with you. He need to remind with you. He need to mind her business when it comes to us. The F, you don't know what that means. Bring the whatever that is. Since she want to fight so bad, you scared. You know I'ma beat that. I guess that's the baby mama talking crazy.
Text messages showing the woman writing in gray was planning to.
Showing that she planning. I don't give a F. Bring her. Let her come. Next time I see her, I'm beating the F out of her. So be ready on my daddy. On site, I'm beating her. Wow.
Confront her. We made multiple attempts to reach the woman for comment, but were unsuccessful.
Have you ever had an altercation with
See, it's showing that she was coming to start trouble with her. How did they find this lady guilty, man? Wow.
her prior to this? Has she ever put her hands on you before? Never. Has she threatened? Yes.
The 2-year-old little girl in Harris's care was sick. Harris was on her way to drop her off to the mother. Something.
See, and this the confusing part right here. If you was on your way to drop her off to the mother, to what mother? The baby mother's mother? Because clear as day, the baby mother said as soon as she see her, she beating her on sight and beating her up and all of the above. So maybe she must mean the baby mother's mother, man. The baby mama want to fight. And not only that, why would the baby father be having his girlfriend even indulging with their kid, knowing that the baby mother is on the type of time that she's on right now? It's like he leaving her to be in this mess, putting her in this mess without it being resolved. Like he should have some accountability for something. Like wow. But finish, y'all. Let's finish.
And she says they normally did at a gas station. Instead, she says the mother and another woman showed up at her home.
She had not been given my address or not been given permission to come to my house ever.
We're all pulling up. Is there a description the person has the gun?
Police body-worn camera footage shows that when officers arrived, the fight was still happening. A 26-year-old woman who had been shot appears to still be on top of Harris.
So she shot and still on top of her. Still on top of her. Wow. And this woman still got convicted.
In the background, a voice can be clearly heard telling police the two women were struggling over a weapon. But the written police report describes the scene differently. Investigators say
Let's see. Working in civilian dress and operating an unmarked squad car. Officers were dispatched to a call of a person shot at the above location. Upon arrival, officers observed a black Volkswagen SUV plate parked facing in front of 1146 West 112th Place with driver's side and front passenger door wide open. Officers AP ID vehicle while still inside squad car. Observe offender KNA Lakeisha Harris on top of the victim in the front passenger seat with a purple handgun pointed in the direction of the victim. KNA officers immediately exited their vehicle and approached driver's side door. At this time, offender dropped firearm on driver's side floorboard. Officers recovered firearm Glock 43 9mm, Mag 341 barrel, purple finish that was uncased with spent round in the chamber. Due to the chaotic nature of the scene and the proximity of the offender to the firearm, officers recovered said firearm. Officers approached front passenger side of vehicle and observed victim and offender on the front passenger seat. I'm trying to figure. They saying that when they approach the driver's side, the gun, the pistol was thrown to the passenger side. Now they saying they approach the front passenger side of the vehicle and observed victim and offender on the front passenger seat. That sound crazy. It says up there about 112 with driver's side, front passenger door wide open. Still inside squad car. Keisha Harris on top of the victim front passenger seat with a purple hand pointed at the victim. Immediately exited their vehicle and approached the driver's side. At this time, offender dropped firearm on driver's side floor. Okay, I read it wrong. All right. Offender on the front passenger seat. All right. Officers separated victim and offender and asked who was shot, which victim related, not verbatim, she was shot. Officers asked victim who shot her at which time in an excited utterance, offender related me. So they're saying that the lady that's locked up said me. But she's saying she didn't shoot. Okay. Officers observed a GSW to victim's upper stomach area, gunshot wound to the air, upper stomach area. At this time, officers detained arrestee. Officers related to OEMC of a bona fide person shot. EMS 72 arrived on the scene. The victim was taken to Christ Hospital. Arrestee related to officers that she needed to go to the hospital for abrasions she received to her face by the victim. Offender transported to Roseland Hospital by EMS. Name check of arrestee revealed.
Officers arrived and saw Harris on top of the victim with a purple Glock pointed towards her. The report says another officer ordered Harris to drop the gun and she complied. But that officer's body camera video appears to show a different interaction.
See, it's saying the body cam is not showing what these officers just wrote up in that write up y'all just saw. So that ain't making no sense.
Harris also questions the investigation itself. She says officers never searched the victim's vehicle and never tested her or the other woman for gunshot residue.
How did I get indicted? Oh, four different storms.
Yeah, one thing about grand jury, they say grand jury will indict a ham sandwich, man. They will indict off of anything. And I always wondered about that, how these prosecutors get them to actually indict people just to keep the case going when it might have been clear as day evidence that she didn't actually shoot this lady. And she's saying it's 4 different stories.
How did I get indicted? And I told the police on scene, she have a knife, she have a gun. They jumped on me. They wasn't searched.
The police report says a knife was never recovered. It makes no mention of another gun besides Harris's weapon.
And it was never recovered, but y'all never searched. That's why it wasn't recovered. They didn't take that into consideration, that the police didn't. Not only that, this woman coming out of her house, and the lady that approached her, which is the baby mother, ex-girlfriend, is all the way over at her house. What else could there be unless she's saying, I came there to pick my child up? Now, the boyfriend can contest, which is the baby father, can tell the police that she never knew where we lived. I don't know how she found out where we lived. So that automatically will place her not being at the right place. She shouldn't have never been over there. So some kind of favor should have swayed towards this lady right here we looking at, man. This is crazy.
Where was your gun at the time of all this? It was in my purse, which is a snap of a purse, and it was on the floor of the passenger seat. I don't know how the gun came out the purse. I don't know how the gun got in her hand.
Harris, a mother of 2 and former employee of the United States Postal Service, says she was.
Yeah, and they didn't do a fingerprint and or gunpowder residue on that lady hand. But they're saying they was fighting for it, or fighting, and maybe her hand got on it because they was fighting. She gonna say I was trying to get it out of her hand. So, wow.
Fired from her job. She claims the woman
She done got fired from her job. She worked at the post office. This is deep.
was reaching for Harris's gun and that the gun discharged, striking her.
I am concealed to carry. I have my FOI card. I've never been in trouble with the law ever in my life. Never been arrested.
And she says while waiting behind bars, she's already lost time she can never get back.
I missed 2 birthdays in here.
Harris says she also lost the relationship she thought she had.
And now the dude, which is her boyfriend at the time, the baby father, to all of this commotion, has left her while she in jail. Wow. What kind of guy is this dude, man? Knowing all of this extends from him and the ignorant baby mother. She's basically said, I'm not your ex, I'm your baby mother. I'm not just an ex. So she just feel like she's entitled because she's the baby mother. You're not entitled because you're my baby mother. You are the ex. And that's what it is. But yeah, you my child's mother, but that don't give you no extra points or nothing. My girlfriend is more important than you are at this point. As long as you taking care of my child while she's in your care is all what counts. As far as me and you having brownie points together, no, we don't. But we share the same child and we have that responsibility, yes. But you don't come before the woman that I am currently in love with now. This is crazy, man. This shows that baby mother's character from them text messages.
Yes, the moment I get here.
How does that make you feel?
Said he left the moment she got there. This is crazy, man. Yo, man, people out here is foul, man. You never know who you laying with every night, man. He just abandoned her as soon as she got into jail. What kind of man is that? Wow. This days is gonna come, man. He ain't even understanding it.
It hurts. It hurts.
Every minute she's here behind bars, she's losing time with her 2 daughters.
I miss my daughter's graduation. I miss prom. I miss college.
And now fears.
That's crazy, man. Prom, graduation, birthdays, in jail because somebody came to her house to try to harm her. And she have a license for her weapon. Still serving time. And is serving time, rather.
She could lose everything.
All that could be over.
Any final words that you want?
That's not right. The law need to be changed.
So this trial did just come to an end, and Harris was found guilty on 3 counts: aggravated battery with a firearm that carries time of 6 to 30 years, aggravated discharge of a firearm toward an occupied vehicle was 4 to 15 years, and reckless discharge of a firearm endangering could come with probation. Sentencing for Harris is set to happen on May 21st. She's hoping that the judge, Natasha Toller, that presided over her bench trial, will consider time served in jail and that she was never in trouble before. Harris also insists that she never pulled the trigger. And I know we were.
So that means she took a bench trial. Damn, man, she should have took a jury trial. These people gonna go with what the police say. They're gonna go with what the prosecutors say. I did a bench trial, man. And my mother was in the audience and said, man, they knew they was finding you guilty before this even started. Judge Sexton, I'll never forget him, man. This is wild, man. Hopefully her pill to get her up out of there, man.
We're talking about this, Dawn and Terrence, you guys were asking whose gun was it? It was Harris's gun in all of this, but she's saying that she never got her gun, that this other woman somehow got in her purse, got her gun, and was able to shoot herself. She also says they were waiting outside of her house for her when she came out. They were there, they had a knife, they had another gun, but she says, because of police work, they never uncovered any of that. And the police actually admitted, they say they never found, this knife that Harris claims that she saw. So we will have to be following this one to see, how this pans out, and will she spend time
Right.
in prison?
It's hoping, as you said, for time served.
Yeah.
Thanks, Judith.
Next.
That's a sad story right there, man. The law is buck wild, man. The law, it make us think like it's not in our favor for the right thing. I really want to get a little more in depth with this. I'm gonna research it and see if I can find out, some parts of the case. I always know jury trials normally is the best way to go. You would think that the judge would. That's why I took mines. I the judge because I was illegal search, pulled over illegally, everything. So I utilized the judge because you would think that the judge would go by the law. Judges don't normally go by the law. Judges go by favor of their co-worker or the people that support their justice system / organization. But the body cameras don't lie. And this is another thing, man. We be seeing things right on camera with things that the police do, and they still get away with the crimes that they commit. This is a sad story right here, man. And I feel for this lady badly, man. I feel for her badly. Feel for her badly, man. But we gotta watch the things we do. Gotta be careful with having these pistols, and you still is licensed to carry, but you still go to jail. So this is deep. But if they never searched the girl, they never searched her car, the other girl. They never searched the other girl car, never searched her. How could you find a knife if y'all never did a search? And this lady here, her house, the ring door camera was filming at the same time. So that pretty much should show the police did not do no searching. So how did this woman get a fair trial? This is deep. Gone from her kids, missed her kids' graduation, all because of a ego, hot-tempered baby mother. It happens a lot. You even got baby fathers that be mad and jealous because the other significant other that they had is not paying them any attention no more. They want to utilize the kid. I don't want them around my kid. If they got a new person in their life, they're gonna have to be around the kid. As long as they treating your kid good, then that's all that counts. But no, they'll come up with some type of ulterior motive to start drama with the new boyfriend or girlfriend, man. It happens a lot out here, everywhere. Not all the states in America you want to. It happens, man. Ignorance at its best. And now this woman losing her life behind bars, and then the baby mama almost lost her life going over there, even starting trouble with her. So yeah, I'm gonna try to dig deep and find out a little more. See if they do follow ups. They said the sentencing is on May 21st, so I'm gonna see what I can find out before that. And if they don't have anything, I'm gonna still look around on May 21st for it. But this is a sad situation. If this woman is in jail, minding her business, going out to drop the baby off to whoever her to the baby mother or to the baby mother's mother. That's the confusing part right there to me. If the girl was already sending text messages, why was she taking the baby to meet with her? And or why would the girl come to the house when she knows she was coming to her at the gas station? She could have waited for her to get there and start the drama with her. So it's all, I don't know. I hate to see stuff like this. This is a mother away from her kids. And I seen the text messages clear as day. The woman want to fight her, and then the baby daddy and slash boyfriend to the woman in jail did not check his baby mama, put her in check, did not assess the situation with keeping them apart. Why would he still be sending her to drop his child off? And she's just being, the good girlfriend. And then as soon as she get locked up in there, he breaks out and leave her in there. As soon as she's in there, he's a POS, man. For real. That's crazy right there, dog. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Y'all drop some comments on this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. I'll be back later. Your boy Big Boosie. See y'all in a minute. Make sure y'all drop them comments and hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, man. Let's get it.